Oh my goodness. Hello, friends. Dr. Melissa here, your friendly neighborhood body shame smashing East Asian medicine doctor and holistic skin expert. And I'm back. So sorry. It has been so long since I posted a video or done a live stream. I've had so much going on in my life. If you've been following along on social media, you can see that I got a brand new office in Rohnert Park in a beautiful co-work space. And you can see the walkthrough video on my Instagram, but that's where I am broadcasting to you today from. So, yay, exciting things are happening for me both personally and professionally. And I promise to keep you all in the loop with all of that. I hope you're having a phenomenal summer, but my goodness, is it a hot one out there? And that brings us to my topic for today. We're going to be talking about how acupressure, this ancient modality that I love to use a lot, can actually help to keep our temperatures regulated and help us cool down during the summer. Are you excited? Because I am. I'm going to walk you through all the points and how to find them. And then, if you want the point descriptions again, you can go to my accompanying blog post that got posted this morning on my website, myselfcaredoc.com. So make sure you check that out and follow along. And without further ado, let's get those opening credits rolling because you know I love the song.
Wake up, hydrate, don't worry about the makeup. Dr. Melissa's on your side. She's a cool doctor, gonna slay your body shaming ways. You're gonna take care of yourself today. Everybody, love your body. She's my self-care doc. Everybody, love your body. She's my self-care doc.
Hello again. Hopefully, you are taking great care of yourself this summer. I know it's pretty toasty out there, keeping that SPF on. So, let's go ahead and get started with our acupressure routine. But first off, why acupressure? Well, acupressure, as you know, is a wonderful ancient modality. And it has been shown that these points have cooling properties and they can help you to regulate your body temperature. They can also help to alleviate some heat related symptoms. So, as those temperatures rise outside and the summer heat becomes more intense, having another tool in your toolbox can be super duper handy. Incorporating these acupressure techniques can give you some much needed relief and support. And I love using these points just as a little pick me up. If you have watched my acupressure videos before, then you know how it goes. But for those of you who may be new, uh, I wanted to start by just going over how to do acupressure. So, really, it's a very simple four-step process. So, of course, you want to find a comfortable position in order to do acupressure in. And you're going to use either your thumb or your index finger. Now, we want to make sure that we're applying firm pressure, but also still being gentle. We don't want to jab at it. We don't want to poke at it. We don't want to use our nail necessarily. There are certain instances where you want to use your nail, but I would tell you that ahead of time. And you also want to either hold or use circular motions. Now, some points feel bigger than others, but a circular motion can be effective for all of them. Uh, Finally, you want to remember to breathe deeply and try to relax during the process because that will make everything run a whole lot smoother. Now, before we move on, I forgot in my intro to ask you to like and share this video with anyone you think might be interested in my content. I love to do Makeup Free Monday. I come on here barefaced and we talk about a topic. This is a somewhat regular series that I'm hoping to make a little bit more regular now that I'm settled into my new office. Without further ado, let me go ahead and bring up my slides and we'll go through the points one by one. I hope everyone's had a chance to find a comfortable position. So, the first point that we are going to do today, I've already pointed to it a couple of times. It is Li4 or Hegu. Now, little disclaimer, I do not speak Chinese. I have trouble pronouncing things in English sometimes, so I will more than likely butcher these pronunciations. Please don't hold it against me. I promise you I know what I'm talking about. I just have not heard things out loud a ton in my life because I've done a lot of reading. And when I was in Chinese medicine school, I had the roughest time in the language section of the program. So that's just a little aside. But Hagu is located on the back of the hand. And this is going to be, you feel this bone right here? You're going to find the middle point of that bone, and in the webbing is where you're going to find Hagu. Now, this point is really wonderful for all types of headaches, sinus congestion, and it's also believed to support the immune system, promoting overall well-being, and of course, clearing heat. Now, we call this the master of letting go, which both physically and mentally letting go. So, this point can be really, really useful in a whole bunch of applications. I choose it for this application, of course, for its heat clearing properties, but it also its ability to help you center and let go of things. So, the next point that I chose for this routine today is Heart 8. And this point is found on the hand. If you bend your fingers, your little finger and the ring finger down, you're going to point right to it. It's right in between them where they meet. You'll find a little sore spot. This one is really, really great point. Uh, Once again, for heat, of course, it is a point that is on the heart channel. So, of course, it promotes the health of the heart and it's good for clearing heat in the heart. So, heat in the heart can cause things like restlessness, irritability, and insomnia. So, beyond clearing that heat and helping with temperature regulation, this one really helps with some emotional well-being, some calmness as well. And you may find that it's a little bit tender. That just means that it's active. So use it and use it well. The third point is Ku Chi, or Li11, large intestine 11. Now, this one is on the outer crease of the elbow. So, what you want to do is sort of put your arm up like you were in a cast, and you're going to go halfway in between the elbow and the crease. So, right about here. Try and hold my arm in a way, but you can see it on the picture there. But this point is one of the most powerful heat clearing points in the body. It is great for inflammation. It's great for things like rashes in the skin, fever. It can also be used to strengthen the immune system, and because it's on the large intestine channel, it has that added bonus of supporting digestive health. So this one's one of those go-to for heat. So it's really, really important to incorporate that into your routine. So the next point is going to be Tuesday or Tuesday. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, but like I said, bear with me. This one is going to be on the inside of the arm, and it's going to be located inside that elbow crease and the outer tendon of the bicep muscle. So that if you turn your wrist to anatomical position facing down, it's going to be that depression that's closest to the trunk of your body. So the one on the other side, on the thumb side, that one is lung 5. We're not going to use that for this application, but it also is a really great point for cough. But pericardium 3 is known for its cooling properties and impact on our pericardium. So it's great for things like shortness of breath and chest tightness, while also, of course, helping to regulate the body temperature. All these points we're going through today help with regulating the body temperature. Now, it's also thought, because of the pericardium's connection to the heart, that it can help with things like emotional balance and promotion of relaxation. So it may come in handy for a variety of applications. The next point that we're going to talk about is called bladder 10 or Tianju. And this point, I used a nice bald head here so you can sort of see the protuberances that help to mark this point. It is on the base of the skull, right in between the two large neck muscles. You'll find a little divot, like just under that protuberance. The EOP, the external occipital protuberance. And this point is so great. It helps to clear the heat from the head and the neck region. So that means those headaches that you get, dizziness associated with excessive heat, this can help with. It can also help to relieve tension in the upper body, because most people have some tightness back here. I like to use my thumb and my index finger, and I kind of pinch, and I get both sides at the same time, and that can feel really, really nice. So next is on the foot. And this point is called Tai Chung or liver 3. And the liver channel is so awesome. Love the liver channel. And it is so in charge of promoting smooth energy or chi flow throughout the body. The liver channel is what helps us maintain balance in our body, helps detoxify our bodies. And this point is located between the big toe and the second toe, right where those tendons meet. And it's super versatile. It's used in a lot of in-office treatments because it's one of the most powerful chi moving points on the body. It's also one of those points that can help with insomnia, can help with things like hot flashes because of its connection to the body. Now, there's one point left in this little routine that I wanted to share today, and it's one of my very favorite points on the body, and it is the lowest point on the body. It is kidney 1 or Yongquan. Um, that's one that I do know how to pronounce because I use it all the time. This one is located on the sole of the foot, and it is right in the center of the depression when the toes are curled. I promise you'll feel it when you touch it because it is the grounding point on the body. It's so good. Not only does it help promote that sense of grounding, but because it grounds, it helps to regulate that body heat. This is another point that helps with insomnia and restlessness and also hot flashes. So it's really good to combine with that liver point. And then additionally, Yongquan, this wonderful grounding point, is also connected to the kidneys, of course, because it's the first point on the kidney channel. So it's able to nourish the kidneys, and the kidneys are vital for maintaining balance in the body. And it also helps to keep the body cool because when our bodies are balanced, it regulates temperature properly. So, those are all of those fabulous points. I hope that you learned something today. Remember, if you have any questions, you can always contact me. I'm very accessible either through email or through text message or on Instagram. I'm on all the places. So please don't hesitate to reach out. If you want to learn more about how acupressure and other East Asian medicine modalities might help you find your favorite self, I would love to work with you. So go ahead and give me a call, and I'd love to help get you started. Uh, Check out my blog. Make sure you like and subscribe. And of course, don't forget to hydrate. I will see you again very soon for another episode of Makeup Free Monday. Until then, make sure that you are taking the time to take care of yourself. Bye bye.